Hello, guys. I want to thank you again for coming on the call with us tonight. We're going to have an incredible presenter, incredible friend, dear brother of mine, Brother Rick. He is an SPD, and I'm so incredible, happy and beyond words to have him on the call tonight because he's a really true brother in the Lord, and he'll give you his last meal if he has to. He's an incredible worker. Every time we see him, we always see him working and doing things and talking with people. Whatever we need to go somewhere, he's there with us. He flies across the country just to be with us. Just an incredible person and a lovely person, a kind-hearted, a mentor for me and for my family, my wife, and most of you guys here. But without any further ado, I want to present him for his testimony. Good, take it away, brother Ray.
All right. Thank you, Pastor Ed, for having me on the call. For some of you guys don't know me, I want to just give you a little bit about my background. I was actually born in Italy, Naples, Italy, and my dad brought us to America in 1976. We landed in New York, and we went to Montreal. My sister was born in Montreal, and we came to America, folks, because we had to wait for our paperwork, and we got to America in 1977. I remember that year because that was the year that Elvis Presley passed away, and I graduated from high school in 1985. I was always an entrepreneur, folks, because my dad was an entrepreneur. So I never had a W-2. I never had a job, in other words. I always been, I got my first opportunity was A.L. Williams Life Insurance. And I was there for 5 years, and then they sold the company. And then I was a little depressed, and I started my own company with that much. So I learned so much in networking and A.L. Williams through if you believe in yourself, you can do anything. So I started my own credit card company called Second Chance Credit Services, and then I got involved in water filters. I got involved in prepaid legal, New Skin, Herbalife. I mean, all kinds of different companies. I was looking for a home, folks. And I found my lastdeal.com with LifeWave because of the company's such a miracle product. And I want to tell you about my testimonial. And I was always, a very athletic kind of a guy. I was a bodybuilder. I was a wrestler. I was playing volleyball a lot, and one day, folks, when I was 21 years old, 1989, I was playing volleyball with a bunch of friends, and we just were really aggressive, playing volleyball, trying to win this game. And I jumped up high, and I flew back and fell on my shoulder. And then a couple of other people fell down over on top of me, right? So it was like a really hard hit on my shoulder. My shoulder got dislocated. I went rushed to the emergency room. They had to pop it back in. It was such a painful situation. They put a big needle, a cortisone shot in my shoulder, and then I remember in 1989 there was very popular the Motrin. Twice a day, every day, I was taking Motrin, and I went to physical therapy, right, to get my shoulder back to normal. It became a frozen shoulder. I could never bring it up as like I used to, like normally. I was always in pain at level 6, level 7 when it's in the wintertime. And my good friend, Brother Roy, in 2006, I got involved in LifeWave, folks, as a customer distributor, right? I got involved as a distributor, as a gold pack, because back then, folks, we only had bronze, silver, and gold. There was no platinum or diamond back then. So I got involved at the top position, and Brother Roy patched me with IceWave. He put the brown one here, right where the center of the pain was, and then he put the white one in the back. So it was like a sandwich. And he told me to drink some water, and I did. And then, my God, folks, my shoulder started raising higher than it ever, than it was in the last 19 years. You got to remember, I was in pain for 19 years. I couldn't bring it up. So it went down from 10 down to a 2. I was very happy, folks, very happy with that. For 4.5 years, I was doing real estate, and I was doing other things with Brother Tito, my good friend. We were doing other e-commerce business, but I wasn't involved in LifeWave as a distributor quite yet, but I was a customer. But this is the year, folks, 2011, when this product came out, Aeon, when Suzanne Summers told David Schmidt, can you make me a patch that can reduce stress? Because I'm writing a book on stress. David said, Suzanne, I could do that. And he did it. It took him 14 months to do that. And when he took it out and put it in the back of my neck, folks, this little patch in the back of GV14C7, it crosses 6 meridians. And that point, folks, with less than a minute, I think it was 30 seconds, I started feeling tingling, and it balanced out my autonomic nervous system in 1 minute. That's what it does. It's a clinical study on this patch. And my God, folks, my arm, I drank water, and my arm went all the way up. 100%. And then within less than a minute, I said, hallelujah. Brother Roy, I can praise the Lord 100% now. So I got so excited, folks, that I became a crusader overnight. I just said I could not stop, sharing the story of what happened to me. So I jumped into business full time because I had, finance. I had savings in the bank. I had a big network because I've been doing network marketing all my life. And I was always an entrepreneur. So I just started calling Tito, my good friend Tito, my brother Ted. I called all my leaders that I'd met in the last 25 years, right? Because I've been doing LifeWave for 12 years now, full time. And I just started, building around the world. And I brought in 287 people total. I gave away a lot, helped my people, my friends. And it's over 63,000 people around the world, folks, sharing the same, I was sharing my story around the world and seeing all those testimonials that, LifeWave has. There's thousands of, hundreds of thousands of testimonials out there and millions of customers. My God. And I'm one of the miracle story. I mean, I even went to see my doctor. I said, doctor, how do you explain this? My good Chinese friend, brother Roy, Roy Sojano, he put 3 patches on me and my shoulder went all the way up. I mean, you could never do that. I went to physical therapy, like you told me to. I just seems like every time I went to physical therapy, folks, and I take Motrin, it seems like I worked myself a little too harder, right? Because I was trying to stretch it out and I was re-injuring it because I couldn't feel the pain. Because sometimes, the Motrin, locks up the pain for a few hours. So I felt like I was always re-injuring it all these years. And this one, folks, just released the inflammation and the pain, and the aches and pains. It just loosened up. The whole mobility of my shoulder got loosened up, folks. And it's completely 100%, back to normal. I could honestly, say that. That's what happened to me. And no one could tell me that this does not work. This changed my life. And now we have X39. I mean, my God, the best is yet to come, David said. He has so much, vision of, reverse aging and all he wants to do, he said, this is his model. All I want to do, David said, is I want to get people out of pain and give people a better quality of life. How beautiful is that you can hear that from a CEO that, a company with a big heart that just wants to give and make a difference in people's lives. That's why I saw the big picture through David, and then I saw the miracle through the products, and I just could not stop talking about it. So I've been doing this for 12 years, almost 12 years. It's going to be 12 years in February 2023. It'll be exactly 12 years. And my God, folks, I am not looking at any other opportunity. A lot of people call me up. I simply tell them I'm unrecruitable. You can't recruit me. I love LifeWave. I sleep, drink, and eat LifeWave. I talk about LifeWave every single day. I'm in the salon right now. I just patched 3 people today. I'm always, giving people samples, and letting people try it. I'm always following up. Fortune's in the follow-up. And a lot of times people say, Rick, what is your success? How could you make a 500,000 last year? And this year is going to be well over that. I mean, because the secret is, I'll tell you the secret right now, here and now. The secret is, don't keep it a secret. If you close your mouth, I promise you, nobody will hear about your great opportunity or, LifeWave. The secret is to share it. The secret is let the product sell itself. That's the secret. And then, success is right at your nose, at your mouth. All you got to do is open it. I never worked hard in my life. I never did any hard labor, but I always did, financial services, and network marketing. But my God, this is the easiest hard work I ever did, folks. The easiest hard work. And I am so excited about our future and about helping other people. You could truly, have your dreams turn into realities here in LifeWave by helping people. Remember, folks, people are your greatest asset. If you help enough people get what they want, you automatically get what you want and what you deserve. What Zig Ziglar said it best in his motivational speeches. It's all about people. People plus product equals success. That's the right order. And David would agree with me on that. Number one is God. We always, all of us believe in that. We all know that without him, we wouldn't be here today. We wouldn't have life today. Number one is God, is and always will be. Number 2 is family. That's what we're doing this for. Give it back to our family. And number 3, folks, is LifeWave. I love LifeWave. And don't put LifeWave number 1 or there's a problem there because you got the wrong priority. The priority is God, family, and business. And that's why I always been successful and following those simple principles. And I'm so happy to share and help and see other people, see miracles, through this great X39, stem cells. Now that we have stem cells, it's even working better. But the future is so bright. I'm just happy that, I could share what happened to me. And thank you, Pastor Ed, for having me on the call. I appreciate that.
I appreciate you, Brother Rick. I love your enthusiasm and the ability. I was with you when we went to Vegas, when we went to meet Dr. Caroline,
Oh,
and
yeah.
this guy never changes. Brother Lorenzo and I, we were having the problem, kind of not a problem, but we were kind of like betting who's gonna get this girl's number, and not, honey, not to date her, just so that we can pursue the business. She's
Yes.
a beautiful waitress, and she was very bubbly, really nice. And Brother Lorenzo tried to get her number, nothing. I tried to get her number, nothing. And I learned one thing with Brother Rick. He says, what you got to do, and I'm teaching you guys something right now. He says, you get the phone and you said, what's your WhatsApp number? And you don't look up. You wait for her to answer you. And then finally, there's an awkward moment. She gives a number. He says, okay, thank you. So I'll follow up with you. And that's how he did it. And you
Yeah,
know
that's
what?
fine.
It's so cool that that we spend that time together and going and patching people and teaching people, coaching people. You, Brother Rick, you're near and dear to my heart and my wife's heart and my family. And I just
Yes.
wanted to thank you
Thank you.
for being on the call with us tonight. You said something really important, and I like formulas. You said people plus products equals success. And
Yes.
we were talking to our brother Lorenzo not too long ago, and I know when you guys came back, tell us a little bit about Costa Rica, because you guys had a paradigm shift there when it comes to like product and selling the dream and the vision. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. Yeah, Lori was there, the president of the company. David could not make it because of the Red Cross. He had an appointment with Red Cross. I mean, David always wants to give. I mean, he's that kind of person. So we just had a nice get together with the leaders in the SPDs, and we're talking about the future. And it's just the new website's going to come out. You guys are going to love it. We're going to love it, and it's just going to get better. They said there's new products that David's have on the shelf, in the laboratory that's going to be, coming out, next year, folks. We got some exciting things happening next year, and that's going to be I believe, folks, in the next year and a half, we'll be $1 billion company because of the momentum, because of where we're going, as a company, and with the great products that are going to be rolling out. I mean, we got X39, X49. We got the new
Shine,
what do you got? Essential oils, was it?
shine.
Yeah. Yeah, Shine. Yeah, Shine and Dream. And my God, I feel great with the Shine. You have to spray it and sniff it, and then the Dream at night. My God, I sleep deeper. And there's something else coming out next year that's going to even be more exciting too. On top of that, so it's going to be a truly more than momentum. It's going to be a tsunami, folks. It's going to be a huge wave of success next year because of what's rolling out, and the dream that they want to build this, faster. It's all about teamwork makes the dream work. So yeah, we had a great time just, socializing with each other and visualizing. I mean, we met some people, and Tito and I met this Japanese guy and with the one leg, prosthetic leg, didn't have one leg, and he actually been in the company 3 years, and in 2 years, folks, he got up to $1 million a year. He's making $100,000 a month now because he said he sells the dream that this is a gold rush. This is a gold rush. The next 3 to 5 years, folks, the opportunity is so huge, so big, because of momentum and right place, right time. New products are coming out, exciting, that the world is looking for. Reverse aging. I mean, X39 is stem cells. That's the buzz in the marketplace. We have everything in place, folks. We are poised for growth. We are poised for success. We are so blessed to be at this time and to hear about LifeWave. And now's the time, folks, to roll up your sleeves. That's why I'm not wearing sleeves. So you can just focus and work and just talk to people. I talk to people every day. I have no fear. I talk to anybody, anywhere, anytime, because I know the product works. When I put them in the back of their neck, they will feel the results. I just did it today here, and they love it. I'm inside the salon right now here at Hair Club, and folks, and that's what it takes. It just takes about sharing this product, because the product will sell itself. You don't have to sell this product. The product does all the work. All you have to do is get it on the back of their neck, right? And let the product do the miracle that it's designed to do. So yeah, it was just a great fun time to go snorkeling, zip lining. I mean, we just had a good time. Brother Lorenzo and Roy went zip lining. We took pictures. We have a lot of memories. It's just a good time to regroup and associate with our leaders and just see the future together, because we have a bright future, folks. We are so blessed. It's unbelievable what's going to happen in the next 3 to 5 years. It's unbelievable. It's mind-boggling. So I'm just so excited about just working hard, because the harder you work, the less you'll get. And I'm not going to miss this window, folks. In the last 12 years, I'm going to work harder the next 5 years. I've been doing this for 12 years, and I feel like I've been working pretty hard, but I'm going to work harder in the last 5 years, the next 5 years, because I know it's a window of a gold rush, and I don't want to miss it, right? I want to help more people, because if I don't help those people, somebody else will. If you make a list, folks, I promise you, if you don't call everybody on your list, somebody else will. And they'll be in their organization instead of your organization. So that's why it's a race for outlets. Just talk to everybody, because you never know who's going to do it. The people you think that won't do it actually will do it. And the people you think that will do it probably won't do it right away. When Roy signed me up, he knew I was going to do it, but I didn't do it right away. Right. But when this came out, it was a life changing, for my shoulder to go all the way up, because I was tired of getting, stuck and, frozen and, uncomfortable. And, especially in the wintertime, I couldn't sleep on my right shoulder. I always had a pinch, irritation, a very uncomfortable position. I couldn't sleep on the right shoulder. I couldn't sleep on it. I always go, every time I roll over, I always wake up. So it's very uncomfortable to not sleep solid, right? Now I'm sleeping solid. I have more energy. I feel like I'm 21. I'm 55, 56 now. Oh my God, time flies. And I feel like I'm 21. I know my hair's not there yet, but it will. I'll get back. But life is good, folks. If you just love people, you do very, very well. Remember, people are your greatest asset, and this is a company with a big heart. Thank you.
Amen. Brother Lorenzo just logged in, and I know he's one of your sidekicks. He's always with you.
Yeah.
You guys are always together. Brother Lorenzo, could you say a few words about our brother here today?
Well, one thing I can tell you, Pastor Ed, and to everyone, that I couldn't have a best, not better. I couldn't have a best sponsor.
Thank you, Brother Lorenzo. Wow,
it's truly a blessing. I mean, Rick, I love Rick's enthusiasm. I mean, he can, if you have a prospect, this guy will conquer that prospect with his enthusiasm. I mean, it's like nothing much his enthusiasm. I feel sorry for whoever speaks after him, because he raises the level of enthusiasm high, and then it's hard to beat it. So yeah. Thank you, Brother Rick. You are amazing.
I appreciate that. Thank you, Brother Lorenzo.
I appreciate you guys getting on the call. It was awesome. I know that we had a short window to get everything together, but you know what, you never say no to us, Brother Rick and Brother Lorenzo. I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart that you guys support us so much. And for those that are on the call, I just want you to know these guys are the cornerstones of, to me, they're the cornerstones of our LifeWave, along with Brother Roy. These guys are so genuine. They're so wonderful. They're people. They love people. They're humble. And what company can you rub shoulders with millionaires and successful business? Because it's not all about the money. I always say this, because the money chases you if you really chase for people and for their well-being. And these guys are the epitome of that. They love people because they love us, and we see that. In the beginning, I was wondering, like, when I first got in, my very initial party was in a restaurant, and I invited Brother Lorenzo just out of the blue, and he goes, "Sure, I'll come over." And I'm like, "Wow, you could do that?" He goes, "Yeah." And I'm bringing Brother Roy. I'm bringing Brother Rick. And I was like, "Wow, you guys are coming too!" And we were so blown out of the waters. You guys did such a wonderful job in our presentation and our dinner. And I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, because you guys are truly my best friends, and I appreciate you, and I love you guys so much for all the help and support that you just give me. No, you don't stop at me. You just give out to anybody that wants to fly and fly with you guys. So thank you again for being on the call. And till we meet again, guys, we'll do this call again next week. Next week is Thanksgiving, but we'll follow up the following week with Yvonne, Lorenzo's son. So thank you guys again for being on the call. God bless you. Until we meet again. Take care.
Thank you, Pastor Ed. God bless
Happy
you too.
Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving.